There you go. Hi guys. I have to put that on. Let me choose which is nice. Sorry, I have to almost like do this. So I feel, oh no, not that one. Oh, sorry guys. That one is a bit, that one. That one is not bad. Hi guys, how's everyone? What am I going to like tell you today? As you can see, I don't know. As you can see, my title, it says there, Sabotage, electronic harassment and directed energy weapon. I just came back from the catalog delivery with my mother. Um, we went to our map to deliver the catalogs just this morning. We just came back half an hour ago, and you know these criminals again used their, I don't know what they used, if it was a satellite that they used or a directed energy weapon straight from that house. That house is a perp house. I know for sure that that house, the people that lives in that house where we put the catalog is definitely a perp, a gang stalker. And while walking on that street, I was about to, anyway, I forgot my introduction. Pearly Gardiner from Sydney, Australia. I'm a targeted individual. Since I cannot yet for sure say that since birth, so until I am sure and certain that it is since birth, then I will say since birth. But for now, as far as my targeting is concerned, I can say since 1991. Okay, I am an Australian citizen, Filipino by nationality. I am a victim of organized gang stalking, electronic harassment, and human trafficking. I got humanly trafficked from the Filipino mafia, from the Philippines to Australia through my gang stalker, ex-German Australian husband. And that's why awakened. I can say it was on the 30th of April, but maybe it's 10 months, then it's 10 months. It's gonna be in June, is my first year. Sorry guys, I thought that April 31st was the first year that I got awakened, but it so happened that when you recall things and connect all the dots, what's been happening, and it's actually 10 months. So by end of June, that's gonna be my first year awakening anniversary as a targeted individual. Last night, guys, you know what? I don't have anything, like I got nothing with my shielding. I do have my on my head. I'll show you when I'm at home. I do have that every time. Where's that? Let me. Where's my I made this, guys. Look, this is what I've got. Like with Dr. Catherine Horton, got the same like this. So when I sleep at night or when I'm doing something in my room, because I have a window, so they can use satellite to kill us slowly. And that's all I've got. I got nothing more. I need money to buy metals or whatever. And then when I go to these stores, companies where I can buy, if you can suggest, just suggest, write comment, where I can buy, what's that called? Mylar blanket or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to discuss with you what happened this morning. So I just came back from the catalog delivery with my mother, and on that street where I have to deliver the catalog, right? I was about to put that catalog in that mailbox, and I know that house is a perp house. I know those people that lives there are perps. And then I got I got electrocuted. There's an electric current, and then my palm, my right hand palm, was like the pins and needles and numb. It became numb. When I'm at home, usually I use ice pack when I feel heat like that. But at that time I didn't have, so I wasn't able to put the catalog there. So my theory on that was that maybe, and the area, lots of these electric poles, on both sides. So the EMF on that area was really high. It's high. It's an electromagnetic field. It's a residential area, but you can tell by with the with those energy poles, electric poles. So if it wasn't directed energy weapon, the satellite via the satellite, then it was through that house. Probably they have a gun there somewhere. This because these gang stalkers, the military personnel or the mafias, whoever cartel, lend them that weapon. And one example is this. That's one example of a directed energy weapon. Okay, that one, a very sophisticated one. I don't know. I think they want to fast track my death. They want to fast track my death, really. But they're sticking with their protocol to kill me slowly using this directed energy weapon via satellites. This is an invisible crime. Invisible crime. If you've read that book from Michael F. Bell, he's a targeted individual, and he got that book about his targeting. The part one of this book, the invisible crime, and this is the invisible crime with his story. Um, Whistleblower Michael Bell is a victim of what is referred to as an unacknowledged special access program created by the United States government, believed to be part of the military black ops portion of the shadow government. Bell is victimized through the illegal misuse of advanced nanotechnology, biomedical devices embedded throughout his body using clandestine government classified technologies. The first book demonstrated this and used actual verified doctors' reports and documented medical images to prove this fact. Bell is under constant attack by bioelectronic torture weapons 24/7 and a non-stop assault on his life, fighting on the front lines of this battle of survival all day, every day. Michael F. Bell, I think was he worked was he a nurse in Austria? He works in Austria. And well, he got money, guys, with the targeted individuals in all walks of life. Okay, we all have targeted individuals in all walks of life, regardless of their gender, race, culture, nationality, age. you know if I'm getting this Italian mafia, Lebanese mafia, Indian mafia, Sri Lankan, Pakistani, Chinese, Korean, just name every race, Vietnamese, name Nepalese, then that means that in every race, individuals, guys, there are now 22 million in Australia. 22 million. How many is 1% of 22 million? 220,000. If it's 10%, what? 2.2 million? Just say 220,000 targeted individual in Australia. Unbelievable. That's 1%. And this is global, guys. This is a genocide, Agenda 21 depopulation program. And whose brain was this? Whose idea was this? Who are the people behind this? Just the 1%. The 1% criminal elites, Illuminatis. And you are a gang stalker. And you think you're not part of the agenda? Really? Your mind, they have your brain frequency as well. Whether you had the MRI, if they have your fingerprints, they got your brain frequency. You are being experimented upon as well. But I'm not going through that. I'm just gonna vent out my experience. Actually, I got heavy headache as well when I woke up this morning. I know exactly when I'm being hit by I switch off my Wi-Fi and the main switch for the smart meter, just in case. But I don't know if I switch off those, the Wi-Fi and the main switch of my electricity in my apartment in the evening. It's good to switch it off tonight at evening, because it's, you know, now it's already spring. No, June, July, May, June, July. It's gonna be winter soon, so you know it's not that hot. If it's summer, I can't switch off the main switch at all, because we need to use electric fan, yeah, or cooler. So now, now that it's gonna be winter soon, I can switch it off. But still, you know, so I don't know if it's at the smart meter and the Wi-Fi. There are only how many more possibilities there? That my perp neighbor above me got that weapon, or any other sophisticated weapon direct, and then that perp neighbor have this as well, this device. This is a military device that they use so they can see you through brick wall where you sleep at night. So if you know, and then they lent it to gang stalkers where the target is, and once they know where you sleep at night, then they use this sophisticated directed energy weapon. Unbelievable. So I don't know where it's coming from. And regardless of that, if my perp neighbor above or below didn't have this inhumane, illegal weapon, this, you know, directed energy, then the satellite, you know, satellite. So it's appalling, you know. I got this is like 2 consecutive morning now that I got headache. They can even induce, like manipulate and induce you to be like, you know, if it, they wake you up, I get zapped. I got zapped from my bum last night from the right. Hi, handler. For sure, you know that. You zapped me from my my right bum. The face of my bum. Last night, I got zapped. Jolts and zapping. Like, you know, like when you're sleeping and like that. Like, it's like, you know, that's electromagnetic weapon. Energy weapon, guys. Okay? And I have all the symptoms here, but oh, constipation is on the 3rd stage. The 4th stage, you got syndromes like, oh my God, stroke and death. So a lot of things. Damage to eyesight, heart valve damage, loss of weight and or weight gain, nausea. Well, I'm not getting the thing anyway, the nausea, I'm not getting that. Loss of weight, well, I'm trying to lose my bulges, so loss of weight and then weight gain. So these are like, you know, symptoms if you're getting hit by directed energy weapon. Well, sensitivity to sound. I can say that I'm very sensitive to sound. Oh my God, my handler is watching in all of his troll for sure. Decrease dexterity. I don't know what is that. Choking, vivid dreams. With dreams, well, I don't have lately. I don't have dreams unless they induce and manipulate my dreams. And then I'll get dreams. Change of mood, of course. You know, memory loss, change of mood. Anyway, that's why it's very hard, guys. So what was the title? I said sabotage. Well, the sabotage part is a bit very long, so I'm going to do it on my Facebook Live, and I'm going to share it with you in a different blog. It's about Telstra, okay? If you're watching their Telstra, you know, your perps from the call center from the Philippines. I will do it on Facebook Live later. I'm going to upload the conversation sabotage on when I call them. Okay, well, I'm here anyway. I'll do it on Facebook Live. Okay, I have it here. Where is it? 208. Here. Okay. But I need to erase the... where am I going to? How I'm going to, hang on guys, I have to off the so you won't see. Okay, Hang on before I'll share. Okay, guys. Okay, this is the case. Okay, hello Telstra. Telstra, I've been with Telstra since I came to Australia, 2000, and then I got separated from my gang stalker ex-German Australian husband. I was on my own since 2001, and since 2001 I was with Telstra. Okay, and Telstra, every time I pay late, you get $15 charged with late payment. Okay, and only last year that you've given pensioners like myself, single mother, new start allowance, a waiver fee of that $15 late fee, which I want to thank you with. Okay, but no thank you with these stupid gang stalkers on call centers in the Philippines. Okay, anyway, so the case was my bill was $208. Can you see it? $208. So this is $208 Telstra bill, right? So that's I know that I have $208 bill. This, just say this is like 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, you know, a lot of things happens within 4 weeks, especially if you're being hit by directed energy weapon, memory loss, mood swings, everything, disorientation, you're not organized and stuff like that, right? Okay, so last week I received from them that I'm overdue $108. See there? Where's there? Says $108, right? So they sent me that bill, 208, and then they said it's $108 overdue. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I already paid the $100. But then, right after that conversation with that perp customer service call center, I actually paid this one. The last bill, I paid $75 each at the Australia Post. 75 times 2 is $150, wherein I had 158, what's this? It should be the one, right? 158 I paid, so that will leave me to $58. So that's the one I paid, 150. So when I call, I'm gonna share with you what I recorded. When I called the Telstra and spoke to this perp, her name is Jessie, her employee ID number, I don't know, I think they're trying to do numbering as well with me, because lately I'm getting those numbers when I talk to people, or when I'm when I'm out driving, I see those 66 numbers, and they give me that ID number, which I'm not sure if it's the real ID number. Jessie, her name. Let me go to my Facebook, because I put that on my Facebook already. This is the they just want to mess up with your brain, make you cook or whatever, just to mess up with your brain. Okay, point here, how they mess up with your brain is like they ask you questions over and over again. And then this perp from the call center, she's Filipina, I know the accent. From this call center, I'm not just sure if it's from Batangas, Cebu, Pasay. I don't know, Bulacan. I don't know which part of the Philippines call center Telstra, okay? But she's Filipina, that's for sure. I know her accent. So she told me, after she took what is my date of birth, my full name, my account, and why did I call, and I asked for payment arrangement. Okay, I wanted to ask if I could pay that next Friday, the 108. And then she go, okay, I'll let you listen to it anyway. This is the conversation, how it went. Next Friday. Oh. Let me check the calendar for a second. So next Friday is 18th. No problem. I'll be checking the best option to. Do you have your account number or phone number? Account number is 2000 149745497. I'm sorry, ma'am. You're cutting in and out. That's 2074. 5497. Yeah.
745497.
5497. That's correct.
See how she does gaslighting me?
149-745497.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
It's a bloody perp call center. Filipina.
Your first and last name.
And it's Pearly Imbrido Gardiner.
And what's the date of your birth, Pearly?
Yeah. 020175.
Thank you so much for that. Do you have your mobile phone right now? Can you please check it because you just received a text from Telstra right now and there's an IN code on it that I need to count. Can you help me with that, Pearly?
In code, yeah. This is the like a code. Is that download at Telstra.com app? I don't know.
No, it will be sent through text to you. Have you received it?
It says, hi, from Telstra. You can manage your service using the Telstra 24/7 app. Download at Telstra.com. That's the one that I
That's
received.
kind of weird that you just received. Okay, well then, can you verify your billing address instead?
I will fast forward that one.
Do it.